was interrupted with the crazy, I don't know how it's called in English, but the one who was flying on the beach is full with people. Like, it's like suddenly everybody is here. It's like a deserted spot. Everybody's walking here like it's the highway. It's like cool for Amsterdam on the beach. Just because I'm recording. How cool is this? I'm sure aeroplane will. What else will come? I wonder what else will come. Anyway, I was interrupted by, there is the helicopters coming. I hear the helicopters coming. Oh, such nice evidence. Yay, yay, the helicopter. I hear the helicopter already. So anyway, yeah. As I said, and the phone stopped recording, that I managed to make the army offices where I was working more efficient at age 18 already. I just finished high school, and I had no clue what I was doing. I just saw a few things that can be adjusted, and basically we were allowed to go home after we finished working. So and we usually went home at 4:30. So after I managed to do those small changes, and everybody followed it, we went home at 1:30. So think about that, how much money I saved the army and the state. And of course we as workers and soldiers who were working for free, were our duty to serve, and we're extremely happy to go every day home at 1:30. And I was just happy I was not put in jail, and I didn't even understand until I didn't understand what I was doing, and I didn't even think about this until like a year ago, that oh my god, I actually did this without any knowledge or education or anything. But what happened later, and just a few now they left, because I said I made a remark, so now the beach is empty again, but nobody's walking suddenly. But a few months later, at age 19, I got my first Prozac, and that was like just came out. The antidepressant medication just came out. It was in the 90s, beginning of the 90s, and since then I was basically kept until last year, more or less, on antidepressant medications with inflammations in my brain, with severe anxiety that the medication did actually, and because I was on them, you are so already in that state that with the anxiety and all the things you need to deal with, you just want people to, I at least would just want people to leave me alone, because I was so in distress. And I didn't even understand why, because I thought I'm okay. That's the problem with people who take those medications, that they think they are normal and nothing has changed in their life. But I actually couldn't even communicate with more than one person, and I didn't even talk. I mean, I think people really like to be my friend, because they came to my home and could speak for 6 hours, and I was like just soaking, and everybody could trash me wherever and tell me, not my friends, but whoever, and I couldn't even respond. I didn't have the spike to talk back or do something. I didn't have the energy. I was just completely down, and I thought I was stable. And because everybody was telling me that I'm depressed and I have problems and I'm not okay, I actually believed that. And because I did do well, even compared to everybody else, and I finished a degree in pharmacy, and I finished well, it wasn't a degree, but I finished 4 years of arts, and I did my exhibitions, and I opened a gallery with a partner, and I was involved in the art scene in Tel Aviv, in the culture scene in Israel. When I wanted to start doing music, I did this. Even though I didn't play piano for 25 years, I started playing the piano, and I suddenly could play works of Mozart and Beethoven that I played at age 12, 25 years later, just by watching the notes that I don't even understand how I could read them again, and my fingers just led me on the piano, you know. I as if my fingers, the muscles, they just remembered how to play. And if I now need to play learn a new piece, it will be hard for me. But those who I studied at age 6, 7, 8, I just need to read it once. I just need to go through it once, and I can play it again. And I started really late to compose, and after 40. And I'm a woman. I had no connection in the industry, and I still managed to release 3 albums in the last 3 years. And if I wasn't stopped by the illness and everything that happened to me recently, I would have still do it, because this is my passion. I mean, I was always that was my aim in life, also as a kid. And I was diagnosed as gifted musically, and I just didn't believe in myself. I thought I was bad. I thought I wasn't good enough, and that was self-talk that I don't know from where it came, but that's just not letting me do what I was supposed to do, and I'm the only one to blame. And I think the power of, let's call it evil, that's what they do. They let you be the one the only one who is to blame, basically.